But today I was Googling a friend of mine looking for a photo of him because I'm going to have him on my podcast. And his Wikipedia came up. And it was funny because I clicked on his ex-wife. He's divorced now. I clicked on his ex-wife because I was surprised she had a Wikipedia because she was just a regular girl. Most people that have Wikipedia are, you know, like a public figure. So I clicked on it, and she was just listed as his ex-wife. And I was just thinking, like, how sad for, like, you to be a public figure, but your status or the reason you're known is so-and-so's wife. Like, I would never want to be some guy's girlfriend, some guy's wife. Like, I always feel bad for girls at parties that are introduced as like, this is Jessica, so-and-so's girlfriend. Like, don't you just want to be Jessica, the amazing publicist or the amazing writer, the whatever? Like, that really bothers me. But my mom was so independent that I have to be like, I can't ever be half of a guy. I have to be my own person. Then the guy's like, whatever, he has his shit going. That's probably why I'm single, though. Guys hate independent women. You know George Perez, you have him on here. I love George.
I love George.
We're like super tight homies. George always says to me, Kate, one day I sent him a photo of me in a dress because I was trying to pick out a dress to wear to an event. And I sent him like 3 dresses. I go, which one do you like? And he wrote back, I like this one because you look like a woman with no opinions. And it's a joke George and I have where he says, guys see you and they think you have too many opinions because you're smart. So you almost got to like have no opinions for a guy to want to be with you because guys get intimidated by like women that are their own person. Like your wife is a baller. So that must turn you on that she's so like independent and smart and cool. You like that about her. It didn't make you run away.
No.
But were you always like that? Did you always like girls that had their own shit going? Or were you ever one of those guys that...
I don't want you around me 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want nobody around me 24/7.
No.
I don't want you holding on to my arm. I don't want you going to certain things with me. I'm the type of guy I need to breathe for fucking 10 minutes.
Do you guys ever disagree on like major issues? Like, does your wife kind of have your same mindset when it comes to like society, politics?
Not at all.
Really?
Yeah, she's not allowed to talk politics at the table.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Because it's all, you'll fight?
No, not that we fight. I just don't want to hear it. I don't give a fuck.
I don't talk politics either.
I don't give a fuck. I really don't want to hear it. So if you're going to keep talking to me about this, I'm deaf in one ear.
I'm the same way.
So I'll turn on the other fucking ear. We talk about shit. I don't talk, I don't say nothing to her about shit that I know she doesn't want to hear. And you have to know that. Like, not everybody wants to hear your shit. Not everybody wants to hear about your life. Not everybody,
Totally.
Some people just don't. What the fuck's going on? The Mars landing?
I know, what the fuck?
I thought Martians are fucking landing.
There's a UFO coming down.
That's one of the things about a relationship that I always wanted to be in a relationship, but I also want to tell you I'm independent. What is independent? Is you ever see other people? No. What is independent? You're not going to come home and no. Independent is that
they think for themselves.
I want you to do shit on Saturday with your friends.
Yeah. Have your own life
on
outside
Saturday
of it.
afternoon, yeah, Saturday night we'll hook up.
Yeah.
But Saturday day, go do something. Go jump in a fucking lake.
But that's what's so cool about you.
Go do something.
You can tell that you like respect women.
But it took me fucking years.
Really?
We're all jealous. We're all jealous, so we all have to come that obstacle in our manhood. Every guy is very jealous.
Are they, do you think, at their base nature? I always wonder that.
If you have to go somewhere on every Saturday at 2 o'clock, I'm going to ask you, right? So what do you do at your job? And he goes, I meet this old guy and suck his dick, and he gives me the small 300. No. You're not going to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Not many women have that job. That's that's a select category.
What I'm saying is it just takes levels. I failed at marriage the first time, and I looked back at those failures to see what the fuck I had done wrong. And
Me too.
have to, my feelings would get hurt. If she didn't like the same movie, but if she didn't want to talk to me about a certain subject, my feelings would get hurt. And I'm like, wait a second, why are my feelings getting hurt? She don't want to hear about that shit. That's not her world.
Interesting.
It's not her world.
Yeah.
Why would I impose my world on her? She's my wife. She's my girlfriend. Why do I give a fuck? If she don't like it, you have to get over that.
There's also something too, like society says like your partner is supposed to be your best friend, but I actually think like I talk to my girlfriends about shit that is girlfriend shit. Like, guys don't want to talk to you about every fucking thing that goes on. So I try to reserve.
Listen, there's no guy that gives a fuck about your rant in Oklahoma's foot problem.
That's what I mean. That's like the shit you talk to your girlfriend about.
If I come home from a hard day's work and you give me a kiss, and while I'm eating you like that, I tell you about Aunt May. First off, I need to take a shit. My balls are sweating and itchy. I just want to take a shit and jump in the shower. I'm not even going to use toilet paper. I'm going to wash my ass in the fucking shower like a Puerto Rican bidet.
Stop.
And before I go in there, you're going to stop me with your bullshit.
I hope you don't share a loofah with your wife.
You're not going to tell me about your bullshit about your aunt from Oklahoma whose foot hurts and she's got lumbago and you might have to... I don't give a fuck. I got shit on my mind. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean.
I'm trying to pay the mortgage.
I read an article where they were like, the problem is women want men to be their best friend, but then also be a fucking savage. Like, we want guys to be guys, but then we're starting to treat them like women.
Rule number one, don't read no articles. Don't read no
I read all the articles, Joey.
No, that's why.
And I watch the videos. Listen, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I am. The last relationship, I cut it off at 6 months instead of a year.
Oh,
I'm getting so much better.
Yeah, no, I can just imagine.
I am. I'm telling you.
Stop reading those magazines and go with your heart.
I read it. No, my heart is wrong.
Because you let your pussy dominate everything.
No, I let my brain. I overthink.
Oh, please.
I overthink. Like, if he doesn't send me a kissy emoji, I think he hates me.
You see a dick with a tuxedo on.
No.
You're gonna suck it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm very horny. I will admit, like, super horny. But you know I don't fuck that much. I've only had sex with like 3 guys this year.
I know.
Or 4.
3 guys times 8.
4 maybe. No.
3 guys times 8. You fuck. You're an animal.
I'm trying to think.
You
keep talking while I count the guys.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, count them. Keep counting.
No, I think
you missed
it's not
20
that many.
of them.
No.
What is this? It's December. It's the 12th month.
I'm trying to
12 times 2, 36. I'll take the over.
24.
30. I'll take the over. What's that?
Do we count one that like
2 times 12 is 24.
Hold
2
on.
times 12 is 24.
Wait, do we count
3
one?
a month.
Do we count
12,
one? No,
12
not even
3.
close.
That's 36
Not
dicks.
even close.
I'm taking the over under at 31 and a half.
No, you know you're wrong.
Give me a pen, please. Give me the
Hold
pen,
on
please.
a second. Hold on
Come
a second.
give me the pen,
You're
please.
so off. My number's still under 22.
For the whole life?
For my whole life.
Oh, stop it, please.
I swear, hand of the Bible.
20, you had
I think
22
that
hand
would be
jobs in
about
8th
that.
grade.
No, I can still. Well, wait, we're talking about sex, right? I don't count hand job.
Hand jobs, blow jobs, ball licks.
I don't blow guys that I don't have sex with very often.
All right.
Once a dick comes out, it's over.
Oh my God.
I don't believe in bases. It's first a home run for me. But until I'm sure, I don't fuck them. Unless I know it's going to be one time, and I've only done that twice.
All right, so let's pretend 2 times a month times 12
I'm
is
actually
24
thinking.
guys.
The year started, I still was a fucking...
24 guys a year. Plus, you slip a couple dicks.
You're
and a couple
stupid.
hand
There's
jobs.
only been 22.
You do a couple Terry job grabs, Terry Crews jabs.
What are
Terry
God.
Crews.
24.
How did he pop into this? I did not assault Terry Crews.
So the over and under is 21 and a half.
I think it's only like 22 lifetime. I'm telling you. I'm going to count.
Listen,
You
please.
keep talking
Why
about
Why are you
politics.
insulting me? 22 lifetime.
I swear. It sounds made up.
37 years old.
I can still name them all.
Okay, hold on.
No, I'm
old were you
35.
How old were you when you got divorced?
30. It's only been 5
35
years.
years.
And there's only been like 4 or 5 a
5
year.
times, please.
I swear.
4 or 5, please. You're
One
killing
year
me.
there was a lot.
Let me ask you a question. When you fucked Bobby Lee, did he smell Asian?
Why did I bring this up? I'm going to kill
Did you
myself.
could smell the tea on his neck and shit
No,
like that?
stop. Bobby smells great. He smells like
not what you
essential
told me one
oil.
That's not what I heard.
I never said a bad word about Bobby. Except for when he talked about me on his podcast, only because I was pissed. And I called him.
I heard that
Dude, me and Bobby got into it.
I heard you
I never
smell-
said shit. Actually, he smells really good.
I heard you smell you said he smelled gooky.
I never said that ever. I don't even know what that word means.
Yes, you do.
I never said a bad word about Bobby. Be real. I never did. The only thing I said about
Be real. He was
This
on here
is-
2 weeks
by
ago.
the way,
Leave him alone.
Was he really? This is really what happened. After that all went down, I was with Red Band, actually. I was hanging out with Red Band when it started to like pop
I
up
know
on
you
my
had a menage a
Instagram.
trois
right?
at Red Band. I heard about it.
No. Never.
6 chicks in the hotel.
Oh, stop. Red Band and I have never done shit.
Don't be
We've been
blowing-
friends
don't be
since
blowing
jump.
smoke.
6 chicks is not a menage a trois.
Yeah,
Whatever the fuck
that
it is.
3 is a menage a
My
trois.
math is off. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
Brian and I have always been friends. We've always been friends. But
Oh my God.
no, I was with Brian when all this shit started to come out. Because you know what else Bobby said? There's
else?
this Waka Flocka video that I did.
Oh my goodness.
Did you ever see the Waka Flocka video? It went so viral. It was literally on like TMZ, I think Entertainment Tonight. It was on everything. And basically it was backstage at the AVN Awards Waka Flocka was the performer. I didn't know who he was. I'm so white. I know nothing. Like, Jay-Z could punch me and I wouldn't even know he was Jay-Z. I mean, Waka Flocka to me was just a cute, tall rapper guy. We met backstage. He was like, let's get a picture. And I said, let's do a funny video where you walk into that hallway and I'll come out and I'll like twerk on you, but really bad, like a shitty white girl dance move. And then you just look at me like I'm the biggest loser you've ever seen and walk away. And we won't tell anyone we're going to do it, right? So we do this. I post it on my Instagram. Waka reposts it. Everyone in the world thinks it's real. It went so viral. It still pops up. This was now like almost 2.5, 3 years ago. It still pops up all the time on like the most embarrassing moments of all time on the internet because everyone thought I was just like a drunk, pathetic fan trying to get his attention, but horrible at dancing. And women were so angry because he's married. Women were like, they made it into a race war online. People were like, this is why black men get accused of raping white women. This hoe is trying to fuck Waka. His wife was there and knew we did it. And she was like hella cool. But anyway, Bobby on his podcast, because the video went so viral, he brought it up and he said that it made me look racist. He didn't know that it was staged. So then Red Band called Bobby and was like, that shit was staged. You shouldn't talk shit about Kate. Then Bobby called him and apologized the next day. Then he called me and apologized. And then he did like an apology episode. And then I saw him at the Comedy Store a couple times after that. And he wouldn't talk to me. He would like run away. Like, hey, Kate, and dart off like he was afraid.
Did you do an episode to apologize?
For what?
To tell people his neck smelled funny?
No, his neck smells. Bobby smells amazing. He smells like, seriously, he smells like Chinese oils. Like he wears like nice oily. I don't know what it is. He smells great, and his girlfriend is stunning, as you know. But the point is,
she is stunning. She's a good lady.
I texted him and I said, "Hey, when you see me at the Comedy Store, you don't have to run away. We're cool now. I'm over it. And give me a hug and say hi. We can be friends." And he texted me back, "Yeah, Kate, we're going to be great friends." That was his reply. And then since then, actually, when I've seen him, he's been cooler. But it's just funny because the whole thing is like way more awkward than it should be. But I guess this isn't going to help. This is probably going to fuel the awkwardness. Bobby, I love you.
That's what killed me about messing around at the Comedy Store, because you have to see these people. You have to keep seeing them like with comics.
That's why I try not to date comics anymore.
Oh my God, because now you got to see him.
Yeah.
And now you got to
But now it's fine. For a long time. But I won't lie, it's still weird. Like if I'm on stage and he walks in the room, I'll at least notice. Like it does change the dynamic when you hook up with a comic. That's why I try so hard not to. The last guy I dated was a comic. But when I met him, I didn't know he was a comic, really. I thought he was just more of an actor. Then all of a sudden, I was like, ugh, he's a comic, like a real comic. He's like everywhere. And then I wanted to kill myself. So life is great.
What are your plans?
Happy holidays.
What are your plans for next year, my love?
For 2018?
What do you want in 2018?
You know what? I almost don't want to jinx it. It makes me, I always feel weird talking about things that are like supposed to happen, but
don't talk about it.
I'm working on a book, and I got a good book thing going that I'm really excited about. And I want to bring back the Hollywood pool party. I think I'm going to do it with All Things Comedy. We're talking about that. And then I have a couple. My podcast, Date Fails, is actually doing awesome. I still have to have you guys on. I want to have you guys on it. I haven't had you. And I've got tons of road dates, which is awesome. Like I'm going to be in Vegas with Dom. I'm with Dom Herrera at the Laugh Factory, December 26th through New Year's. And then I've got tons of headlining road dates next year.
Are you doing New Year's Eve?
Yeah, we're doing New Year's Eve at the Vegas Laugh Factory. It's going to be so fun.
Really?
Yeah, it'll be a great time. And actually, Jack Jr. is there with Adam Hunter playing LA Comedy Club. So, like, we're all going to party together in Vegas. It's going to be awesome. So I'll be there all week. And then next year, I got lots of road dates. It's nice because I'm getting a lot of headlining dates. And that's
what do you want to happen in 2018? I mean, career-wise.
What
would you like to? Would you like to book a pilot, a network pilot?
I almost don't even want to put it out there because I feel like it jinxes it.
You always have to put it out there.
It jinxes it to say it out loud, though.
I meant jinx if you got something working, you don't want to jinx.
No, but it jinxes. I feel weird. Like I want to get. I'll say this. I want to get. I do. It just makes me nervous to say it. But There's a show I'm trying to sell. I'd like to sell that, and I'm working on this book, and I want to get the book done. I mean, they told me the timeline they gave me, it should be done next year, so that would be dope. And then comedy wise, I mean, I just submitted my half hour to Comedy Central, so that would be awesome. But I'm thinking about, if it doesn't get on Comedy Central, I'm thinking about putting it on YouTube, because I have a couple of bits on there that I think would do. You know, it's funny, we were talking about this, me and you, but it's almost like, in some ways, I feel like now the shit that goes viral is almost more beneficial than having something on a network like Netflix or HBO. Like, I was just at Ontario Improv. I don't know if I told you this. And Angela Johnson was coming up, and they were telling me that Anthony Jeselnik had a weekend there, and they said he did well with sales, but then they put Angela Johnson's sales up, and she sold out like 2 weekends in like 15 minutes or something. And they said it's all like that viral,
that one
bit. So in my mind, there's part of me that's like, everyone's like, I want the Comedy Central half hour, the Netflix special, but part of me is like, I have a couple bits. I'm like, why not?
Hey, let me explain something to you. Just because Comedy Central or Netflix does not take your special, it does not mean the end of the world, especially in today's climate.
That's what I'm saying. In some ways,
today's climate is so internet that, you know what? Okay, so you book a half hour for Comedy Central.
It almost doesn't matter.
They air it on a Friday night one time, then they'll play it again Saturday at midnight.
Yep.
Then it goes bye-bye. Then people have to look it up and blah, blah, blah. So it's not all it's cracked up to be. You take that half hour, cut it in two, really put focus on your YouTube page before you release the video.
That's what I think, too.
6 months of good focus on your YouTube page. You know what? Here's the problem.
I think you're so right.
This is what the problem is. I've seen millions of people trying to shoot that video that goes viral. And you know what, bro? You don't have a big window, because after a while, you just become annoying.
You're right.
I saw it happen with Joey Karate. And I try to tell people all the time, people beg, dude, bring it back. It's dead. I saw the numbers decline.
Yeah.
And after a while, you look desperate. So knock it off.
But you know what else is, I mean, I don't know, a lot of people don't realize, but because these younger kids growing up, all they watch is YouTube.
That's all they watch. Ask Lee. Lee knows. Lee spoke about it 2 weeks ago on the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I did the AVN Awards. I had a show on the Playboy Channel for 2 seasons. I had an MTV show. I had all this. Oh, I was on Josh Wolf's show on CMT.
Nothing matters now compared to the internet.
Yeah, but I was going to say,
if it's streaming, if you did the dumbest show, if you did Mark Maron, it streams, that beats all that shit on TV.
That's what I was going to say. Like at least once every 3 or 4 days, I'll get recognized from All Def Digital, which is just a YouTube channel. But they have like 2 million subscribers, and I work with them a lot. I get recognized more from that, from this podcast, from my podcast, more than anything.
Anything else.
And Instagram. Like, Instagram is like as powerful as a TV channel at this point.
Lee,
Yeah.
I auditioned for Netflix. I'd love to get it. I put my time in. I'm asking for a half hour. If they don't give it to me, I will not be mad at all. It will not hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Because I know there's so many other avenues.
And you can monetize it on
whatever,
a billion different channels.
I can get it out there.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You know, you shoot it, but nothing happens. You put it on YouTube.
I mean,
that's it. All these people you talk to now they're all chasing the same nickel.
That's kind of why, like, it's when people are like, "What is your goal?" I'm almost embarrassed to say it, because it's not like necessarily like, "Oh, 1 hour special," but it's more like, this year I'm headlining a bunch of dates. My goal is to sell out those shows, and however that happens, like if it's putting a viral video out, if it's continuing to grow my Instagram, if it's my podcast growing, I just want to keep becoming more known and respected. That's like,
and narrow it down now.
Yeah,
narrow it down and write it down. It's not about that. Just to become a better comic.
Well, that's like always the goal.
That's the number one thing, to become a better comic, a little sharper, my writing up.
Yep.
You know, it's so weird how you have to look. I'm so happy
that and quit drinking,
that I took these weeks off just to really reflect on what material I was doing.
I'm glad you did too.
Yeah, because you never know. You get into a rut, man, and you have to perform.
But also,
you have to perform.
Life is short.
You have to perform. But no, it's not that life is short. It's that you want to come out with something new and fresh. So you take a couple weeks off, you get entertained, and you let the new you come up with those thoughts. Maybe you're saying something you shouldn't be fucking saying because it's not really it's not really who you are.
It changes things too. You get out of your usual fucking Groundhog Day routine.
You know, Lee a couple months ago, and I almost fucking stabbed him. He goes, "Do you ever believe in taking a week off? Taking time off?"
You never take time off.
No, I don't believe in it.
I talk about you to people because I literally, like, you know,
I'm taking time off from stand-up.
Yeah.
But I'm writing a book.
You don't take time off.
No.
No.
I'm writing 500 words a day.
You're
I'm trying to
amazing.
write a fucking sitcom with my buddy on the phone every day.
Yep.
You know, I'm trying to tighten up the podcast and tighten up January and end the year next week with, you know, you have other avenues. Just because I'm not doing stand-up.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean when I get up at 5:30 and I put that coffee on, I drink water now first. I drink a glass of cold water to get my body going. Then I go in, I hang out for a while, I smoke some reefer, then I drink some coffee.
I'm going to come do a morning joint with you.
Oh my God.
One time.
And then by that time everybody's fucking up, tormenting me, asking me questions and shit. And then, but what was the point here?
The point is how hard you work and how you never take a week off.
The whole time, like I sent emails.
But you never
out
take
today.
a vacation ever?
Yeah. No, we're going away next week.
You got to take vacations.
We're going to Huntington Beach next week.
Yeah, you got to.
No.
Huntington Beach. I love you're going to Huntington. That's like an hour away.
Yeah, perfect. And it's a different world.
I love Huntington. I really do. I know.
It's a different world.
I love it there. I love the pier.
It's a different world.
What are you going to do down there?
Who knows?
Just hang out?
Hang out.
I love that.
Hang out.
We're so close to Mexico.
We do it all the time. Sometimes, because now she gets car sick. Listen, you get on the plane. The child gets car sick.
The child.
So I can't take her longer than a fucking hour, because if not, we got to change her and shit. I'm not doing that no more. So, we made plans to fly to different places, but my ear is fucked up. So we were gonna go to Denver in February, and I was gonna do the Comedy Works, and then from there meet them in Aspen, and do the last week of fucking February in Aspen, gangster style.
That'd be so funny. Go snowing or snowboarding.
You take her. No, I can't. I'm 55.
Well,
I'm gonna just put her on the fucking slopes.
I'm coming with you.
I'm putting her on the slopes, the baby, and letting her be a fucking snow bunny for a few days.
Oh, I want to go.
And just get some food and relax. I was thinking about doing that, but I gotta do the fucking surgery in my ear, and then so I'm like you. I'm in limbo too. I gotta wait to hear what they say. I only got a week, a month until June. I didn't book heavy at all. I booked just to keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But it also makes you better. You change things up.
Yes, you look at things. No.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about this, guys. And I didn't know about this. I'm learning about this now. Every once in a while, you got to take a minute and look back and reflect. And I haven't reflected since I got out of prison. You know what I'm saying?
You also got to go away. Like that Thanksgiving I talked about. I mean, it was just a holiday, but I just didn't give a fuck about like work, my phone, social media. I just spent a day just chilling and having fun. And I swear I felt like I went to rehab for a month. Like I just felt so refreshed from one day of just chilling.
Yeah, I might do social media tomorrow and I'm done till Tuesday.
No.
Yeah, why? What were you
Good
gonna
for
what are
you.
you gonna do on social media Friday? If you're anybody, if you got a family, if you're legit, you ain't gonna be on a social
Joey, you don't have to have a family to be legit. I don't have a family. I have nothing.
I'm talking about if you're not listen, if by Friday, if you're on fucking social media, you better fucking figure something out.
I remember you and I got into this at where was that
At the
casino we played
in
together?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, because you were like, you don't need to post so much. You only get so many. Every
my God.
tweet is money. You
It's
fucking
all
tweet too much. You're yelling at
fucking
me.
day. I look at these people and I go, they tweet all day
Some people.
about everything all fucking day.
I don't tweet about everything.
It's constant, 24/7. They're tweeting at people, and you sit there and go, when does this end? Why? I just don't understand it sometimes.
I know.
It goes on.
I remember.
I see people tweeting. I'm like, why are they fucking tweet?
I hate when people tweet mean stuff at me for no reason.
Sometimes I'll be sitting outside smoking a joint, and I just look on Twitter to entertain myself.
Guys tweet at me and they go, you're the worst feed I follow on Twitter. You suck. And I'm like, why do you follow me? Go away. I fucking hate
I hate when people criticize your followers. Go on.
Just go away.
A river dirt to yourself. Take a fucking hike.
Fuck off.
We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.